according to NPD Group, a market research firm, Americans made 433 million fewer trips to restaurants at lunchtime last year, resulting in roughly $3.2 billion in lost business for restaurants. Now, it's the lowest level of lunch traffic in the last 4 decades. I asked New Yorkers, you know, what it is. Is dining getting too expensive? Is there not enough time? Here's what they told me.
I bring my lunch here and there, and sometimes I go out for one of these carts and stuff like that.
A quick bite?
Yeah, quick bite.
Do you ever sit down at a restaurant for lunch and have a long meal?
Very rare. Maybe like once a month or something like that.
How come?
I don't know, just gotta watch my budget.
I bring it.
How come?
Can't afford it. Look where we are.
Do you ever go out to a restaurant in the middle of your workday for a...
Hardly ever. Hardly ever.
Too expensive, no time?
Well, all of the above.
Well, apparently it's the same reason for people out in L.A.
Normally I don't, because I just have a lot of work to do, so I just take the lunch, bring it back to my desk, and just eat there.
I don't typically sit down and do a long lunch. I try to do as quick lunch as I can by going to Tender Greens or Simply Salad or another, you know, fast, convenient sit-down restaurant. I don't like to eat at my desk. I like to get out and walk. But, you know, for me, the days of the hour lunch are gone.
Now, this shift is hurting the already struggling restaurant industry. Restaurants have had to raise their prices to deal with increasing labor costs. Now, also, the price of food at supermarkets has gone down, widening the cost gap for those bringing in their lunch or dining out to eat. Now, restaurants have had to adapt. They've offered delivery, faster service, and smaller portions. Now, today, Maria, it is raining out here, so I would say it's a good day to stay inside for lunch, not go out to a restaurant.
All right, that's what they're doing. Tracee, thank you. Tracee Carrasco in New York City. So what do you think? Are business lunches still important? Dakin.
Yes. I think a lot of people who work in the suburbs, they do go out for lunch, that they get in their car and they'll drive to a Panera Bread. They're close by,
And in
but
business,
they
still use it as a meeting sometimes.
Yeah, if you have a set business meeting, but for a casual, leisurely lunch, you don't go for an hour because you're afraid if you're going to miss something. And also, a lot of people working different time zones, and so it's like you could miss things you don't want to. I mean, also you want to get out of work early, too, if you want to get all your work done and then head out early and not stick around.
So give up the hour lunch early.
I feel like we should revive this tradition, and we should head to Del Frisco's today, and you can treat us.
Are we reviving?
I'm there.
Are we reviving the alcoholic drinks at lunch tradition as well?
That's the thing
that'll make me exhausted.
Blows me away. The people would drink heavily midday and then go back to work. Can you imagine productivity in afternoons in the 50s?
I don't know how that works.
Well, in Italy on Wednesday afternoons, you take the entire afternoon off, which is what they used to do in my hometown. So maybe that was the day
you
that
need
they
it if you're going to have alcohol at lunch, right? The rest of the day.